Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you've been following this chess trap series, you will notice that the part 1 of the Blackmar-Diemar Gambit shown on this channel recently comprised of elementary traps, very cheap traps for upcoming chess players. However, in this video, I'll take it a little level higher. This will contain more in-depth variations with complex tactical ideas. So let's dive right into it. The first trap, which starts with d4, a respawn by black naturally d5, e4, the start of the Blackmar-Diemar Gambit. It is up to black to either accept this pawn or decline it. However, I focus on pawn taking the pawn in these videos. So you are going to expect this variation up to this part where knight to c3, knight to c6, then f3. This is the foundational base for every trap we're going to treat in. We're going to focus on white only. How can white win with this variation? Let's dive right into it. In this position, continue with trap 1. Pawn takes on f3. Knight takes on f3, activating the knight. Bishop to f5 followed by black, innocently playing his variations. Knight to e5 is a way to continue. Just notice the pressure that would amount on f7 pawn. After h5, queen to f3, attacking that bishop. Well, bishop can actually take this pawn here. Queen to c8 comes up. You know why? When the queen came to this square, there was double attack, attacking the bishop and attacking that square. So the best way for black to hold on to the two materials at the same time is queen to c8. Bishop to c4 followed. Remember when the knight came here? Now the bishop is here. f7 is in trouble by the bishop, and now the knight is supporting two attackers. What to do? e6, blocking that connection. Bishop to g5 came into the game. Here, black made a very strong mistake, and that is playing knight to g4. Can you spot the finishing touch? In this position, can you spot a queen sacrifice? Obviously, queen takes the bishop is the best move to continue with. After pawn takes, bishop takes the pawn on f7 is checkmate. The bishop on these dark squares covers all these squares. Now this bishop is defended by the knight. Over to the second trap. In this second trap, we dive right into it, straight forward to this position. Now we are here. Pawn takes on f3. Knight is developed to f3. Bishop to g4 followed. Pins down the knight to the queen. Here, bishop to f4. After bishop takes the knight, queen takes the bishop. Here, for free, the queen is developed on a square, attacking that pawn on b7. What do you think black should do? In this position, black went for a different variation, and that is queen takes the pawn instead, ignoring the background. Pieces are not fully developed. You are taking the pawn in the center. White needs to take advantage of this. White needs to spot queen takes the pawn first. In this position, the rook is under attack. However, since black may be playing with lower elos and less experience, he will take this bishop, and here comes in the winning touch. Instead of taking this rook right away, there is queen to the back rank, c8, and this is checkmate. In continuation, this trap 3, we are right here in this position of study, developing the knight for free, and we get a desired position in the Blackmar-Diemar Gambit. g6 is an option that black chooses to continue with in this position. To continue with the plan, attacking, bishop to c4 followed. We have given a pawn, so we need more activities for that pawn. Bishop to g7, h4 followed. Knight on b to d7, bishop takes that pawn on f7 with check. You see, this move instantly lures the king to a square where knight to g5 check is valid. Immediately the king went back to e8, knight to e6 traps the queen, and this is how white won in this variation. Take it and study. In this trap 4, let's look at this. d4, d5, e4, pawn takes on e4, knight to c3, knight to f6, f3, pawn takes on f3, queen takes on f3. Remember, we can also develop the knight to that natural square. However, bringing the queen has a purpose. If black goes for knight to c6 instead, the pressure is now on this pawn on d4. A way to continue is to develop the bishop and castle alongside so that the rook can stand here and mount pressure on the d5. Well, in this position, we're going to take black by surprise by playing bishop to b5 instead. This move pins the knight to the king. So the knight is immobile at the moment, which of course, black can take the pawn. Well, that is what black did. Black took on d4. He runs into trouble after bishop takes on c6 check. Pawn takes, queen takes on c6. This made black to lose a lot of material. After maybe bishop blocks, then queen takes this. However, he can still manage to maintain the position, but if he does this, this will still happen. Let's go to the last trap. If you have made it this far in this video, thank you for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more and share to your friends. As we look at this last trap, which continues with d4 to d5, e4, pawn takes, knight to c3, knight to f6, f3, pawn takes, queen takes. You see, the queen is now centered on a good square of attack. After queen takes the pawn on d4, the queen that is only defending the back has left the back. Look at, pieces are not fully developed. However, if it's to me, at this point, there's no need of taking that pawn. Just develop your knight or develop the pawn, try to castle. Well, black went for this. How do we continue here? Bishop to e3 attacks the queen first. Queen to b4 in a quest to sort for safety followed. And this safety square is cool, with the motive of attacking this pawn still going after the rook or the knight. White went on with longside castling. This move performed two purposes. It brought the rook into the game on this file and also defend this pawn with the king. e5 followed, trying to open up space so that the bishop can enter the game and he can castle. However, it is too late. White needs to execute some series of strong moves. He has given a lot of pawns. So for activities, he needs to find those connections in this position to make sure he wins this game. So that is why white must support knight to b5, going after this pawn. You see, that move will take the pawn and still take the rook because it comes with check to the king. After this move, knight to a6, hold on to this pawn, which makes sense. Well, how do we continue here as white? White went on with bishop to g5, trying to remove this knight and cause problem here for black. Well, e4 followed, attacking the queen. Bishop takes on f6. This is a surprise move, a move you never expect. However, experienced players will see this reason. They will see that the rook can go to the back rank and make an Arabian mate, the rook and the bishop. An inexperienced beginner would take this queen, which enables white to make this kind of beautiful checkmate. So thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this content, do not forget to subscribe, like and share to your friends. See you on more videos on this channel.